So I've got a regular entry-level Deering Good Time banjo here, which is my second banjo, which I wanted to experiment with nylon strings on. I found regular banjo nylon strings too flimsy and too light gauge for my taste. So what I've done is I put medium tension guitar strings, nylon guitar strings on. So I've taken the first guitar string for the first banjo string, second guitar string for the second banjo string, third guitar string for the third banjo string, the third guitar string for the fourth banjo string, and I put the first guitar string on for the fifth banjo string. Okay, now the tension's pretty high now, so I tuned the whole thing down a step, which I wanted to do anyway because it's a warmer sound. So I tune everything down to F, and that works really well. Okay, I've got a new bridge made up. I bought this from eBay actually. They say you need a two-leg bridge and a lighter bridge for nylon strings, so not to kill the tone. So I found this really good. I just tied regular knots here over the hooks of the tailpiece. No fancy knots at all. I just tied my normal knots, you know, as I normally would. And I haven't made any adjustments whatsoever to the nut here. People say you have to widen the nut, and they must be talking about regular nylon banjo strings when they say that. And guitar strings are much thicker, but no, I haven't found any need to widen the nut at all. No, it works out fine. Maybe if you're playing very aggressive claw hammer, perhaps you do, but for me it's been great. And finally, I haven't tightened the head here. I've let it slacken over time, so it is a little bit slacker than standard. There's a bit of a valley here, you know, the bridge sits in a bit of a valley, there's a bit of a dip. And I've done that on purpose to give a warmer sound. So that's it, that's what I do, and I found it great. Eventually the strings will break because of the edges on the tailpiece, but I can tell you that I went through a whole year of regular playing before a string broke, so for me that's not a problem whatsoever. Nylon strings do go out of tune quite a bit, and maybe nylon guitar strings go out of tune a bit more because they're thicker tension, but for me that's okay. I'm just used to tuning things. I've got my tuner here, so that's not a problem. So that's what I've done. I made very few of the adjustments which had been suggested to me on the banjo forums, and it's worked out just great. I want to share with you the kind of sound I get. Let's listen to some examples.